Hello and welcome to the 365 project.
What's going on, people? Hello, welcome to day 327 of the 365 project. 38 days to go until the end of the year, the end of the 365 project. For those who are new, the project is trying to beat our step target on our Fitbit every day this year to see how that equates to weight loss over the same time period, 365 days. And today we're looking at over a 6 stone weight loss, which is absolutely incredible. So the formula is there if you want to see how I've achieved the results I've achieved. Be sure to go back and check the videos and see what's been going on over this last year. But it's Friday. Get in, get in. Yes. Absolutely love it. Mad stuff. And, well, yesterday was a surprise. Well, not a surprise, but we were getting hustled. The Hustle King was getting hustled by the guys in the group. And, well, let's just say if we want to come out on top, we're going to have to put in a monumental effort today. We're talking possibly 30,000 steps minimum. Maybe more. The pace is absolutely insane and we're getting pushed to the absolute limits. So, yeah, I think we're going to do what we did, not yesterday, but the day before, or at least we're going to try. That was a 32,000 step day, so if we can emulate that, we've got a chance. But if I'm honest, it might be a little bit of a bridge too far. I might be being made to pay for Monday, because Monday we literally only just scraped over target, which is 14,000 steps. Every other day after Monday it's been 20,000, 32,000, 23,000 or whatever. So that shortfall I think is going to cost me. Means we've got it all to do today. So water's prepped and in the fridge, ready to go. Just going to go and get our boots or shoes on. I'm not sure which one it is yet because my toes give me a little bit of stick, but I'm not using that as an excuse. That's just fact. I'm just stating fact. The only good thing about this, really, well, I say the only good thing, the main positive about this is that, yeah, if we're getting pushed to the limit on steps, then I have a feeling, a sneaky feeling, this is going to equate to good times on Monday. Monday being weigh day. We're not slacking this week. We're being pushed, so yeah, it's looking positive. It's looking positive. It really is. But the more time I'm sat here talking, the less time I'm out there walking. So if you excuse me, we've got a task to do today. Let's see how we get on there.
Okay, so we have a game plan, we've got a mission, and all we've now got to do is go and get the job done. We've got up reasonably early so that we could have maximum walk time today. And earlier on in the week, we managed to knock out 32,500 steps ish, just over 32,000. So I thought we're going to go a similar route, although whereas last time we didn't go into Shildon, this time we are going to go into Shildon. So we set off down the path going towards Shildon, and it was actually pretty good weather, to be fair. It got rather sunny and I didn't expect this. I was wearing my coat and everything. I had lots of layers on, so it got quite hot and sweaty, but we put our boots on and we got to go and got our march on. We needed at least, well, my estimations were if I was getting home with 30,000 steps, then I'd be happy with that because that'll put me back into contention, back at the top of the work week hustles. But I know that the crew were going to be breathing down my neck. It was just a case of getting in maximum steps while I could. And yeah, we've ended up going into Shildon. We had to take a little pit stop to take on some fluids and some food. Whew, we have a big walk ahead, so we needed to be ready. We needed to show willing and show determination. I knew that taking the route into Shildon would be beneficial because of the extra steps that it would add on top of the 32,000 that I managed to put out the other day. And well, we had our pit stop and we were back on the route into Aycliffe. Actually bumped into a subscriber on the way back through Shildon and into Aycliffe. Shout out coming for you, my friend. It was nice to bump into you again. You were you were very keen to not keep me very long because I told you of my plans and you were sort of like, oh well, you know what I mean. All this time stood talking. It's time you could be walking, but all the same, we had our little chat and then we got back to stepping. I didn't really check up on the steps while I was out because I didn't really want to be syncing up a lot. I thought if I can just get out and get the steps in, at least till I get back into a position close to home, then that'll be better for me. It's just you don't want to be looking at the sort of tracker constantly looking at your steps. Just get your march on, get your head down, make sure you're in the right frame of mind, get your beats on, and keep on walking. That was the plan. Just keep on walking, getting those steps in as much as possible.
At the bus stop, I'm not waiting for a bus. We are just refueling. Because we've been on quite a walk so far today. We're back in Aycliffe now. We were at Shildon earlier. And just a quick little shout out mention going out too. And your surname eludes me at the moment. I can't remember your surname, but it's UK77 on YouTube. Anthony, hello mate. Bumped into you in Shildon outside of the video game shop. And yeah, we had a nice little chat and you were very complimentary and had some positive things to say about me, what I've been doing with the project, things like that. And it was good bumping into you again, man. Good bumping into you. Like you say, once this project's all done and dusted, we should possibly meet up for a celebratory drink of some description, that kind of thing. Be something I'd definitely be interested in doing. Whew. But as of now, what time is it? It's 1:30. Should we do a hashtag team step check? Let's do a team step check. 22,122. Get in there. Boom. Ticked off the list in style and we're nowhere near finished. I say nowhere near. We're heading down that way. We're going to end up sort of going around the long way around home. If we can get anywhere near 30,000 steps by the time I get home, I'll be happy with that because Charlotte, pushing me to the absolute max. I love it, absolutely love it. Big fan of this. You absolutely smashed it yesterday. As you were saying to me, you had to up your game. Now I have to up my game. So I'm getting as many steps in as I can today, before I've got to be busy tonight. So if you excuse me, time for me to refuel with one of these bad boys and hit the road, going down that way.
Step target is beaten as we've just seen there, and we still had plenty of the walk to go. We had our second little mini pit stop there, taking on some more fluids and some more food, and then we were on our way again. We knew where we were going to be heading because we'd already kind of done the sort of route earlier on in the week, so we got our march on and we were heading sort of towards the Wooden Way roundabout area, which was going to ultimately take us towards the tract area coming out by the Huntsman and that sort of part of town, up that kind of way. And then we were ultimately going to take it round by Stag Lane and then sort of swing that back round by the school, Woodham Comprehensive, and then all the way around by the road that goes out of town and towards the Aycliffe sign, which we decided, we'd swing by the Aycliffe sign. Although we didn't get a good manage to hit it as we normally would. There was some work going on there. We did manage to slap the sign, that's what we do. But yeah, there was men at work and yeah, it kind of blocked the path a little bit. We crossed over at Central Avenue and then headed towards the sports club around by the Gretna Green. And yep, we followed this path all the way around towards where Living are building the new houses by the Blue Bridge. path, and by this point I was starting to feel it a little bit. We had covered a lot of ground and we'd been out walking for a good number of hours, but I knew that I had to get the job done. If I didn't get it done, then there was a high probability that I was going to get beat overall, and I really wanted to get the win in this work week hustle. It was all about getting the win, get that W, finish strong.
Home. Finally home. Don't know how long we've been out. 4 hours maybe? And we're not finished yet either. Let's get this jacket off. Oh, my back. My neck and my back. Oh. Here's my reward. My reward, I thought to myself, I'll set aside a little reward so that when I get back home, after walking what, maybe 10, 15 miles or whatever, I'll have a reward. And that is one twisted cream egg sweet. We'll put you there for now. Wow, what an insane walk. When I looked at the weather last night and I thought, it's not going to be cold and it's not going to be raining. Now is the time to strike, so... And it was a brilliant idea taking food. If I didn't take food, I would have probably came home earlier because I would have probably got hungry and thought, nah, not for me. So, we'll see what we've done. Let's have a look. 33,725 steps. Oh my goodness, oh my gosh. Massive result there, but it might not even be enough yet. This is the thing. This is how competitive the workweek hustles have been. 33,700 plus steps. And I'm going to be trying my best to get some steps in tonight at work as well. And it might not be enough. It might not be enough to get first place. That's how competitive and insane it's been. Whew. I'm feeling it now though. We've got about, I don't know, an hour and a half maybe before we go to work. See how this affects all the tables with all the crew. See if my nearest competitors are quaking in their boots or whether or not they're getting down to it now and putting their steps in. But if you excuse me, it's time for me to reward myself for 33,725 of the best. So here we go. We're at work. And we've got approximately 1 hour and 15 minutes of official walk time in that time that will definitely be spent walking. We have done 33,700 plus steps, but I don't feel comfortable, although we are currently sitting top of the UK Workweek Hustle. We were second in the international one that I just saw there, but they all woke up around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so they're all smashing their steps in now, so there's a good chance that I'm going to get overtaken. And I was only aiming for a top 3 finish there, to be fair, but like I say, we've got like 1 hour and 15 minutes-ish left of actual official walk time. It's going to be close, it's going to be close. I don't know if I'm overreacting. I have, as I say, knocked out a massive amount of steps already, but I just don't feel safe. Having seen the people and their efforts that they've put in throughout the week up to date, you know, they're quite capable of smashing in massive step targets of their own. So we're at work and yeah, we're going to have a quick walk around the block, so to speak, get in, do some stuff, have a break, do a bit more walking, have another break, and then hopefully we'll have definitive answers as to whether or not we've done enough to get the job done. Whew. One of the most craziest and competitive and insane workweek hustles to date, possibly this week, this one here. It's been absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. But less talk from me, more walkie-walkie. So if you excuse me, we're off over this way.
By this point, the rest of the Workweek Hustle crew were starting to sync up and we were having a bit of chatter with the people in the crew. They saw the massive amount of steps that I'd put in and, well, the banter commenced. I still wasn't feeling it though. I thought I've still got to get my steps in as much as possible just to make sure. So we had our break, our first break. got the steps in, and well, we got pushed to the absolute maximum limit here, and I mean, wow, the monumental effort went in today to get these steps in. Absolutely crazy.
Don't have time to sit in the car. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. This is absolutely crazy, by the way. So, I took an earlier break, just to make sure, because I wasn't sure if I was safe. Remember these steps that I've been knocking out today? Thinking, nah, you've done enough, you've done enough. Comes out for my lunch to finish bang on midnight, and when I get all hooked up to the internet again, turns out my nearest rival, Charlotte, where's the light at? Charlotte, taking it to the limit, walking around for hours and hours and hours to catch up, and there was literally like less than 100 steps in it or something mad like that. So I'm glad I decided to do what I did, because I had a sneaky feeling that you might be pulling a late one to try and take the win. Absolutely mad, walking around in the rain. Well, it's actually not raining now, but walking around in the rain in the wet, bang on midnight to try and get the W. That's dedication. That's the level of intensity that this Workweek Hustle group, and to be fair, the international group I was in, have been showing. Mental, absolutely mental. I've not got long left before I've got to go back in off my break as well, so have we done enough? Have we done enough? We'll check how many steps we've got, actually. That's a good point. We'll see what the step total's looking like today with a hashtag team step check. Look at that bad boy, 42,120 steps, and it might not be enough. It might not be enough. Absolutely crazy. I haven't pulled an all-nighter like this for a while, especially with that amount of steps in a day. Whew. Fair play to you, fair play to everybody who took part in the Workweek Hustles, because it's been intense. It has been intense. So, that's going to wrap it up from me, because I've got to get back to work. So, thanks very much for watching. I've been Aaron from the highlight reel, in participating particularly one of the most insane Workweek Hustles of the 365 project to date. Simple as. Simple as. But don't forget to stay safe, stay active, and above all else, keep it real. I'm going back to work. All this excitement's too much for me. Who do you think's going to win? Do you think we're going to come out with the W?
The 23rd of November 2018, day 327 of the 365 project, Friday, and wow, it is finally in the bag. 18.5 miles we covered today, and we topped 42,000 steps overall. Did we get the job done, or did we ultimately fall short in the Workweek Hustle? The highlight reel capturing the images of the journey out today. And it just goes to show you that even with a 42,000 step day today, we had 32,000 earlier on in the day, we were still walking around at 2 minutes to midnight just to try and make sure that we were getting enough steps in to be able to finish the job. And I mean, I was at work obviously, and although there are still people awaiting to sync, I do know the results. However, we're going to keep those results until tomorrow's video. We just want to reflect on what an absolutely epic walk we've had today. It really takes it back to the beginning of the whole thing, the whole journey of the 365 project, even before the 365 project last year, when we would literally walk for hours and hours and hours, when time wasn't an issue and we could just go out, get our steps in, and feel the benefits, feel the reward of it. I mean, it's been a long, hard day today. But would I do it all again tomorrow as long as the conditions allowed it? Yeah, I probably would. I probably would. And I mean, the competition with the Workweek Hustle, the UK crew and the international crew, absolutely sensational. I mean, there's nothing I could have asked for more. And I really would like to keep this going all the way through to the end of the year, because if we can keep this kind of competition going, there's a high probability that we will ultimately hit our magic number.